Ever wonder what sets certain people apart, making them seem almost untouchable in the face of life's challenges? These individuals, often referred to as the chosen ones, seem to move through life with a kind of grace and strength that defies explanation. But here's the thing, this isn't just some mystical or lucky trait. It's a power that comes from deep within, a force that shields them from harm and propels them forward, no matter what obstacles come their way. What if I told you that this untouchable power is something you could cultivate in your own life? Well, let's dive into the untouchable power of the chosen ones and discover what makes them so uniquely powerful and how you can harness that same energy for yourself. You know, there's something about the chosen ones that feels like they've got a bit of an edge in life, right? It's almost as if there's an invisible force shielding them, making them resilient in ways that are hard to explain. Imagine someone going through life's storms, but instead of being swept away, they stand firm, turning the chaos into calm. This isn't about luck. It's about spiritual power that allows them to transform negativity into positivity, almost like they have an innate ability to flip the script on adversity. Now, think about a time when you were around someone who just radiated good energy. You might have noticed how their presence seemed to change the atmosphere, making everything feel lighter and more harmonious. That's the kind of power we're talking about, an influence that shifts the energy around them. These individuals often find themselves in roles where they guide others toward balance and peace, not because they're trying to, but because it's just who they are. They don't just walk into a room, they bring light into it, leaving it better than they found it. But here's the thing. This divine protection isn't just about shielding them from harm. It's about giving them the strength to walk paths others might shy away from. They might take on challenges that seem insurmountable, but with their spiritual power, they don't just survive, they thrive. They know that every obstacle is a chance to grow, to transform, and to inspire others to do the same. And this leads us to something else they often carry, a deep intellectual giftedness that goes hand in hand with their wisdom. You've probably met someone who just seems to have all the answers, right? These individuals aren't just smart in the conventional sense. They're intellectually gifted in ways that allow them to see through the clutter and find clarity where others see confusion. This isn't just about book smarts. It's a kind of wisdom that's both practical and profound. Imagine being able to cut through the noise and spot the real issue, almost like having a built-in compass that always points true north. That's the kind of insight we're dealing with here. But let's not stop there. These chosen ones often find themselves in situations where others look to them for guidance, whether it's in a boardroom, a classroom, or just in everyday life. They have this knack for simplifying complex problems, making them easier to tackle. For example, think of someone who can take a complicated idea and break it down into bite-sized pieces that anyone can understand, almost like turning a mountain into a series of small, manageable hills. It's a gift that not only helps them, but elevates everyone around them. And here's the kicker. They don't just hoard this wisdom. No, they share it, often in ways that transform lives. They become mentors, advisors, or just that friend who always knows the right thing to say. Their wisdom doesn't just stay with them. It ripples out, influencing decisions, shaping futures, and guiding others toward their own paths of understanding. But this influence, as powerful as it is, can sometimes lead them into roles where they deeply touch lives, sparking change not just on the surface, but in the very core of someone's being. You ever notice how some people just seem to have this magnetic presence? The chosen ones have a unique ability to touch lives in ways that go beyond the surface. Their influence is like a ripple in a pond. It starts small but spreads far, reaching depths most can't even see. It's not just about changing someone's mind or convincing them of something. It's about reaching into the very essence of a person and sparking a transformation from within. Imagine being able to walk into a room and, without saying a word, shift the entire energy. That's the kind of influence we're talking about here. Now, this influence isn't limited to just one area of life. These individuals impact multiple levels: personal, professional, even spiritual. It's like they're living on several planes at once, able to connect with people no matter where they are on their journey. Think of a mentor who not only helps you advance in your career, but also guides you toward becoming a better person. Or a leader whose decisions not only shape an organization, but also inspire others to think bigger, to reach higher. Their influence is a catalyst for change, both in the immediate and the long term. But with this kind of influence comes a certain level of isolation. It's not always easy being the one who others look to for guidance, who carries the weight of others' hopes and dreams. There's a loneliness in it, a feeling of being set apart, even when surrounded by people. Yet, this isolation isn't necessarily a bad thing. It becomes a protective space, a sanctuary where they can reflect, recharge, and nurture the ideas that will eventually touch so many lives. There's something almost paradoxical about the chosen ones. They're surrounded by people, yet they often feel deeply isolated. It's not that they don't fit in, it's that they're operating on a different frequency, one that society sometimes struggles to understand. Imagine being in a crowded room, but feeling like no one truly sees you, like your thoughts and feelings are too vast, too complex for others to grasp. This isolation isn't just physical, it's emotional, even spiritual, and it's something these individuals carry quietly, almost like a secret burden. But here's the twist. This isolation isn't necessarily a curse. In fact, it can be a blessing in disguise. When society misunderstands them, it gives them the space to develop ideas, to cultivate the gifts that set them apart. It's in these quiet moments, away from the noise, that they find clarity and purpose. Think of great thinkers like Einstein or Da Vinci, who often worked in solitude, away from the prying eyes of the world. Their isolation wasn't just a lack of connection, it was a protective bubble where creativity could flourish without distraction. And this societal misunderstanding, it can actually be a powerful motivator. It pushes them to dig deeper, to seek out the hidden knowledge that others overlook. Instead of conforming, they learn to trust their own intuition, to rely on that inner voice that guides them. It's in this space of being set apart that they discover truths others can't see, which brings us to their remarkable intuitive power, a gift that allows them to perceive and navigate the world in ways that defy conventional wisdom. There's something almost mystical about the way the chosen ones navigate through life. It's as if they have a sixth sense, an intuitive power that lets them see beyond the obvious. They can pick up on the subtle energies in a room, sense the true intentions behind words, and read between the lines of what's left unsaid. It's like having an inner compass that always points them in the right direction, even when the path ahead seems unclear. This intuition isn't just about gut feelings. It's a deep-seated knowing, one that often leads them to make decisions that others might find puzzling until they see the results. But this intuitive power isn't just about self-navigation, it's also about guiding others. The chosen ones often find themselves in roles where they act as mediators, advisors, or simply the friend who always seems to know the right thing to say. Imagine being able to step into a situation and, almost instinctively, know what needs to be done to bring harmony or resolution. This is more than just wisdom. It's a kind of spiritual GPS that helps them, and those around them, navigate life's complexities with grace and ease. And yet, this intuition also opens the door to something even more profound: the ability to transform situations from the inside out. By perceiving the hidden dynamics at play, they can shift the energy, turning negative circumstances into opportunities for growth and enlightenment. This is where their power truly shines. In the quiet, almost magical way they can turn lead into gold, adversity into triumph, which leads us directly into their remarkable ability for alchemical transformation. There's something almost alchemical about the chosen ones. The way they can take life's challenges and turn them into something extraordinary. It's as if they possess a secret formula for transforming adversity into opportunity, hardship into wisdom, Picture someone who, when faced with a difficult situation, doesn't just survive, but thrives, emerging on the other side not just stronger, but wiser. This isn't just about resilience. It's about an innate ability to see potential where others see problems, to turn what seems like a dead end into a new beginning. But let's get practical for a moment. Think about someone who has faced significant personal loss, maybe a job, a relationship, or even their health. Where most people might crumble, these individuals find a way to rise, to reinvent themselves. They take the raw materials of pain and suffering and, through their inner alchemy, create something beautiful, something meaningful. It's like watching someone turn coal into diamonds, not through sheer willpower alone, but through a deep understanding of life's hidden potentials. And here's the real magic. This alchemical ability isn't just for their own benefit. It radiates outward, influencing those around them, showing others that transformation is possible, even in the darkest of times. They become living examples of what it means to harness the power of change, to not just adapt, but to transcend. And it's this ability to transform that ties directly into the hidden knowledge they carry. Knowledge that often defies conventional understanding, but holds the key to profound, life-changing insights. The chosen ones often walk through life with a quiet confidence, not because they have all the answers, but because they carry a treasure trove of hidden knowledge. This knowledge isn't just about facts or figures. It's ancient, almost timeless, wisdom that has the power to shift perceptions and unlock new ways of thinking. Imagine having access to insights that go beyond what's taught in schools or found in books, truths that resonate on a deeper, almost soul level. This knowledge often lies dormant, waiting for the right moment to be revealed, often when it's needed most. But here's where things get interesting. This hidden knowledge isn't just for them to keep. It's something they share, often in subtle, almost imperceptible ways. Maybe it's in a conversation, a piece of advice, or even just a passing comment that sparks a realization in someone else. They might not even realize the full impact of their words until much later, when the seeds they've planted begin to grow. It's like they have a way of opening doors in the minds of others, leading them to discover truths they didn't even know they were searching for. And this knowledge isn't static, it's transformative. It has the power to change lives, to help people see the world and themselves in a whole new light. The chosen ones often become catalysts for profound shifts in understanding, guiding others toward greater self-awareness and deeper connections to the universe. It's like they carry the keys to unlock the mysteries of existence, offering a glimpse into the bigger picture. And just when you think you've grasped it all, there's always more to uncover, more layers to peel back, as the journey of transformation never truly ends. So, what will you do with this newfound understanding of the chosen ones and the untouchable power they possess? Think about the situations in your life where you felt misunderstood, isolated, or even overwhelmed. What if you could transform those experiences into something powerful, something that propels you forward rather than holds you back? It's not just about learning, it's about doing. Take the knowledge you've gained here and start applying it today. The answers are within you. Now, it's time to unlock them. If you're ready to dive deeper into this journey of self-discovery and empowerment, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. Together, we'll continue exploring the depths of these ancient truths, helping you become the person you were always meant to be. So, what's your next move?